What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, something weird has been going on with my CADE return pump, and here's what I did to fix it. Let's go. Alright, so this typically isn't the noise that you want to hear in the middle of the night with the lights off. So there's some issues going on with the CADE return pump. This is not the first time, or this is not the first one to ever do this to me. Brand new, the first one started doing this right here. It pretty much is revving, if you can hear it. Now this is the second one that CADE has provided to me as a replacement, and it's doing it again. And it's even making the water level go way up in the sump. So this is the morning after, and it's been running like this all night long, because in the past, when the first one was doing this, somehow or whatever, it would stop doing it and return back to normal. But this has actually been doing it all night long, so pretty much enough is enough, and it's not running properly. Once again, this is the second one that they sent me that's doing the same issue, and they even told me that it has something to do with the voltage in the house and that there's too much draw. And so I went out and bought a battery backup with auto voltage regulation, and a lot of times I would have to turn the pump off and back on for it to work again, and it's just very inconsistent, and it's making the water level go up and then go down, rush and then slow down. It's altogether not ideal, especially for keeping a reef tank, because it keeps messing up and it's not keeping the correct and steady flow. Okay, so this is the battery backup, or UPS, that I bought with the automatic voltage regulation, or AVR. This is what CADE told me to buy and to get and to use with the pump to fix it. Now, it seems like it did fix it for at least a month, and then now it's doing it again. So to me, that sounds like it's not really the voltage, or the pump can't handle the type of voltage that's being supplied because it's an AC pump. I don't know, but this seemed to work for me for at least a month and a half or so, and it's right back to doing it again. So my fix altogether was to just swap out the pump. Do you hear that? Exactly. It's quiet. I swapped out the CADE ADV 7.0 pump for a Jebao DCP 4000. This is the same pump from when I did the 40-gallon breeder build. I'm so glad that I kept it, and kept it as a good backup, because I now have this reef tank up and running, and it solved the issue. The only thing is, the piping was a little bit short because the Jebao is a bit shorter sitting in the sump than the CADE is. So I have the bio brick in there for it to sit on, and a couple sheets of acrylic. My fix for that, I'm just gonna go to Home Depot and grab some more vinyl tubing and cut the size. Now this is only temporary because I did buy the Ecotech M2, because I also like, pumps with warranties and companies that back up their products. So if anything breaks or goes wrong, I can get a free replacement or close to it type deal. Unlike Jebao, they're great pumps, but they don't really have a type warranty on parts or anything, so you would have to just buy a new one on Amazon. So this one will remain as a great backup return pump. It's always good to have a backup. Alright guys, that'll do it for today's video. Hey guys, real quick, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this information that was brought to you today. So what have we learned? We learned definitely that you should always have a backup return pump, always. So when your main one is crashing or it's on its way out, you can quickly and swiftly swap it out with the one that you have in your garage or somewhere in your reef closet. You know what I'm talking about. We all have that reef closet. Also, I didn't make this video to bash CADE or anything like that. I'm just offering my personal experiences in these videos. But I did have a lot of people, when I reached out on Instagram, they messaged me and said they had the same exact issues with their pumps, especially when using their skimmers. They were having good skim, and then all of a sudden they weren't, and then it sounded just like that. It was revving, the pump was just not consistent. So it is a known and common issue with CJ pumps, so just be mindful of that. And Jebaos rock, that's all I gotta say. I've been rocking Jebaos in most of my tanks, except for this CADE. I wanted to do something a little better. So that's why I went with the Ecotech, as I said, Ecotech M2, because I think it'll be a good flow, because this DCP 4000 is not enough for my tank. All right, enough of me talking and rambling. Just remember, guys, just reef.